So, Dkayed messed up big time at the World Championship of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which is absolutely terrifying, but the whole situation goes way beyond just leaking the decks. Now, we're on Twitter. Here we are, we're on Twitter, we searched Dkayed. Here's the clip, but we'll see it later. But as you can see, people are not happy. People are not happy. This is me, this is my meme with William Defoe and Jen Ortega. Dkayed leaking everyone's decklist, the competitive integrity of the game. Basically, it's basically something very bad to do from Dkayed, even from just a game perspective, because as I said multiple times in the last days, this game Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in a very dire spot. People are not happy with the game as it is in the TCG. Master Duel is probably one of the last bastion of hopes, and it just ruins the integrity of the entire game. And one of the worst thing is this is the clip which I'm gonna show you. So here he is reacting to, keep in mind this site, although you may already know whose this site is. Some comments are complaining about the fact that they posted the deck lists of everyone way before the intended time, like were literally day one. And he answers basically saying, "Oh, I'm sorry that your surprise factor is not there anymore, and you are on pair field with everyone else." Which is a bullshit argument, of course, but we cannot really expect most else at this point, right? So yeah. Now, what are the arguments here? First of all, a lot of people trying to defend what Dkayed did for some godforsaken reason is in other games like Pokemon VGC, which is another one of my main interests. You have an open team sheet, okay, where you can essentially see the opponent team moves and held items, and apparently it's a thing that it's also in Magic the Gathering, but I'm not good with Magic, so I don't know. But this argument is complete nonsense, because the main difference with what Dkayed did right now and what people do in Pokemon VGC, for example, is the magic word that people often forget, which is consent. When you go in a Pokemon VGC tournament, you know in Scarlet and Violet that the opponent is gonna receive directly at the start of the match the entire list of your team, statistics excluded, but the opponent is gonna know what moves you have, what held items you possess, but these spreads are still a mystery. What happened here was, first of all, not the direct opponent of A or B player. It was everyone for everyone to see, which is absolutely terrifying. This is not what's supposed to happen in an open team sheet format. And second of all, it has happened without the consent of the players participating in the tournament, because they went into the tournament with their own calls, with their own techs, knowing that those techs are gonna be the surprise factor that may give them the win. It's a result of the study of the meta and knowing that the opponent won't know them in advance. Okay? If Yu-Gi-Oh! Had an open deck list, people would have built their deck differently because everyone would have known about these open deck list and everyone would have played and built in a different way. This is not what happened. So this argument, the open team list, is not a valid argument. It's like spoiling the EV spreads of a Pokemon. You know, I am playing that archetype. You don't know how much damage I'm gonna resist or deal. It's the same thing. If I'm playing branded, you know I'm playing branded, you know how I play. What you don't know is if I have some intelligent idea and I put an extra card, a bonus card that can maybe resolve a certain mashup, a tech that makes the deck better. It's the same thing. It's the skill to find a way to balance and fix matchups with a known strategy. It's the beauty of the game. Now that we got the only defense people are giving for some reason again towards Dkayed, let's see the other very bad part. So Dkayed is a content creator for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel especially. So this means that he already gains some money. And mind you, I'm not one of those people that goes, oh, content creators are these very bad, greedy, egocentrical maniacs that are so greedy. I'm not one of those people. There's good creators and bad creators. Dkayed, in this case, acted as a bad creator. Okay? But there's multiple people that are good creators. So you will never hear generalization from me. Now, let's get into the actual thing. He is a content creator. This means he gains money, okay, to bring and create content tied to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Okay? And the website people are reacting to the bullshit he did at this tournament, it's his own site. This means that he gets, first of all, the embed, which is essentially, you know, when you log into a website and there's a little stream like at the corner of the page, at the bottom of the page, that's the embed. If you didn't already know, that counts as a view. That means that person is getting money, is getting an algorithm boost, means a lot of things. Okay? And not only that, there's ads that will give money to the person that has the website for each visit. So, what happened here is that Dkayed and whoever it is that is working with him has posted all the deck lists for all the World Championship, because remember, this is the World Championship, it's the most important event of the year for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! In the West, to us, is not in the best spot. The TCG is absolutely flabbergasted by a bad ban list and terrible pricings. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is possibly one of the few ways we still have to enjoy the game, to try and enjoy the game, and what he did is ruin the World Championship. Now, the whole tournament is essentially ruined. There's no way we can recover from this unless people replay the entire thing couple of months in the future. That's not gonna happen. Konami cannot stay behind Dkayed leaking decks, but that's another argument for later. What happened here is Dkayed posted all the deck lists because he wanted the exclusive. Very simply wanted the exclusive. I wonder what that top player is playing at the World Championship, and people are gonna Google it and find it on Master Duel Meta. This means he essentially, probably, allegedly, did this for money. Because he knows that people will search for it and will get money. At this point, even if they told me he did this so whoever is participating in the words is gonna visit his site so he gets money, I will believe it, because it's very possible that money from the ads on his own website are the main reason why he leaked the entire thing. And as you can tell, nobody is happy about this. Nobody is happy about this. This is not the first time Dkayed has been in hot water, but this time is even more serious if possible, and I cannot think of a possible solution. We really need at this point Konami to essentially ban this person entirely from the game and put him away, because they cannot work with this person. It's quite obvious, because someone leaking an entire world championship is not what you want from someone that is representing the face of the game in this moment, even though he kinda leaks stuff about Master Duel, but that's besides the point. Konami needs to ban this person from Yu-Gi-Oh! Essentially. We cannot have these kind of people in the community. It's just going to be worse and worse. If this person goes unpunished, more events will be ruined, the competitive integrity of the game will be completely ruined, and it's not already in a good spot. This is hurtful to the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Western world. That's pretty much all I had to say. I posted some more on Twitter, like I couldn't even see the event, as I say here, because I was busy, but I cannot even watch the VOD, because what am I gonna watch? A tournament that got messed up because the entire result has been changed. No. That's pretty bad. That's pretty much all I had to say. This behavior is, as I say here, unsportsmanlike. All this for probably allegedly money. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.